we are going to work towards baby grasshopper. So just keeping that in mind as we move through our flow. And we are going to start on our backs in a fallen bridge. So come all the way down. I want you to open your feet about mat width apart, lower onto your back, and then just let your knees fall in towards each other. You could bring the heels of your hands to the tops of your thighs and press away a little bit if that feels nice. You could wiggle around a little before you drop in. And then eventually let those legs be heavy. Bring your hands to your side ribs. Tiny tuck of the chin, find length through the back of the neck. Tiny tuck of the tailbone as you press into the feet and bring the knees even closer together. And then soften. With your hands on your ribs, I want you to find a 3-dimensional breath. Imagine there's a balloon inside your torso. And as you inhale, let that balloon expand, expanding front to back, side to side, top to bottom. And on an exhale, let that balloon soften and deflate. Inhaling to expand, to fill up, to inflate. Exhale and let that go. Continue with these big, full inhales and exhales. And as you do, just soften your attention. In many cultures, the grasshopper is a symbol of good luck, of abundance, creativity, faith in action, bold movement, and a call to trust yourself. Before it leaps, the grasshopper stills, not because it's afraid, but because it's listening. It doesn't jump randomly. In the pause, it integrates its senses, then leaps with precision. It listens to the mind to find clarity and see the truth. It listens to the gut to feel sensations of instinct and inner knowing. It listens to the heart to believe the air, the earth, and itself are there to support it. When all things align, the grasshopper leaps. The grasshopper teaches us to rely on our inner voice rather than outside noise. It teaches us that stillness, listening, and leaning into intuition are sources of strength and courage. The grasshopper doesn't force a leap. It doesn't necessarily leap the furthest or the highest. It leaps only as much as needed. Be like the grasshopper. Treat stillness not as a sign of reticence or fear, but as a space for preparation and integration. Pause, listen, and leap gracefully and confidently, knowing your inner voice cleared you for takeoff. Bring your arms to a gentle T and just let your legs start to windshield wiper side to side. Move at any pace. You can make this as big or small as you'd like. When the knees fall left, turn your gaze to the right. And when the knees fall right, turn your gaze to the left. So you're getting your neck involved in this twist. And then come back to center with the legs. Squeeze your right leg into your chest, extend your left leg long. And then take a couple ankle circles with that right foot and ankle, a few times one way and a few times the other way. And use your hands on that right leg. Start to make circles in the hip socket with that right thigh bone. So just circling that leg around a few times in one direction. And then reverse and circle the other way. Come back to center, half happy baby that right leg. Grab for the outer edge of your right foot with your right hand. Left hand comes to the top of your left thigh. Gently press that left leg down. Pull on that right foot. Work your right knee closer to the floor. Breathing into the hips, the hamstring. And then hug that right leg back into your chest, and we'll take a twist. Send that knee over to the left, gaze to the right. Big breaths. Inhaling more length along your spine. And use your exhales to soften into the twist. Come back to center. And we'll swap out our legs. Hug your left leg in, extend your right leg long. Circle that left foot and ankle around a few times one way. And reverse. And then use your hands on that left leg. Start to steer that leg in circles. Rolling that thigh bone around in your hip socket a few times one way. And then reverse and circle the other way. Come back to center and find half happy baby. Flex your left foot to the ceiling. Catch that foot with your left hand. Right hand atop of right thigh. Try and press that right thigh down. Breathing here. Hug your left leg back into your chest and then take it over to the right for a twist. Gazing to the left. Big breaths. Inhale, create some length, some space. And use your exhale to soften, to deepen. Inhale back through center. Draw both knees into your chest, grab behind your legs, pull the belly in and start to rock forwards and backwards. Can gather a little momentum here, start to wake up the core. Maybe after the 4th, 5th, 6th rock, make your way into downward dog any way you'd like. You can roll over the shins, you can swing the legs around. Take a few breaths in your down dog, feel free to move around there. Tuck the chin, rise to your toes. Inhale, roll forward into a modified up dog. Knees soften to the floor. Push the floor away with the hands. Draw the shoulders back. Big breath in. Exhale, child's pose. You could keep the toes tucked or untuck the toes. Push into your hands, send your sit bones back towards your heels. Tuck the chin. Inhale, roll back into a modified up dog. A little rewind. And then exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. We'll roll through that 2 more times. Just make it feel good. Rise to toes, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, roll back into child's pose. Tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more round. Rise to toes. Tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward. Modified up dog. Exhale, roll back. Child's pose. Inhale, modified up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Add a little pedal to the legs. Take tiny little baby steps. Travel to the top of your mat. And once you make it up there, open your feet hip-width apart. Soften your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows. With a little pull on the elbows, can you lengthen your side waist? With a little push into the heels, can you lift and spread your sit bones? And we'll find a twist. Keeping these arms, I want you to bend your left knee, start to look underneath your right shoulder. Think of pulling your right elbow to the top left corner of your mat. Maybe you straighten through that right leg a little more. Stay for a breath in. Keep these arms. Exhale, just soften back through center. Same thing other side. Right knee bends deeply. Start to turn your torso to the left. Gaze under that left shoulder. Can you maybe pull that left elbow towards the top right corner of your mat? Maybe get a little longer through that left leg. Big breath in. Keep these arms. Exhale, return back to center. Take another big inhale. Exhale, let your arms release. Heavy head, heavy shoulders, soften the knees and unroll slowly. One vertebra at a time. And once you arrive, roll the shoulders back. Step your feet together, top of mat, big toes touch, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. And as we find a moment of stillness here, can you return to that image and that intention of the grasshopper? Finding a moment of stillness itself in order to integrate what it hears from mind, gut, heart, in order to expend the right amount of energy and leap with clarity and confidence. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, lift the heart, seal the palms. Exhale, side bend right hand to right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend left hand to left leg, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, re-extend, arms overhead. Use your full exhale to fold forward. Inhale to a half lift, get wide across the chest, long from tail to head. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck, soft shoulders. Exhale, downward dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms around and up, seal the palms last time. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel to your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees as needed. Reach down and grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First, 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. See if you can seal your thumb to your fingers. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, pull fingers into toes and fold deeper. Slide your shoulders up your back. Maybe give the head a shake. Yes and no. Try and create some length and ease in the neck. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. As you lift your sit bones, think of sliding your belly further down the fronts of your thighs. Take 1 more breath in. And full breath out. Release your hands. Soften your knees. Slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Couple shoulder rolls back to reset. Feet together, hands to heart. Building some heat, we're just going to let it flow. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale and fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, round the spine. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale and step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, keep the hips low, reach the arms high. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge, soft shoulders, soft eyes. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands to the floor. Step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press into the feet. Exhale, rise, hands to heart, and take a breath. 2 more rounds, just like that. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press into the feet. Exhale, rise. Hands to heart. Take a breath. Last time like that. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, float, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. This time, lift the feet, slide your hands under your feet, bring your toes to your wrist. Padahastasana. On an inhale, pull your chest forward, find width across the chest. On an exhale, pull your hands, imagine, out from under your feet and fold deeper. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release your hands. Soften your knees. Roll up to stand. And take another moment. Reset. Shoulders back. Feet together. Hands to heart. Check in with your breath. Soften your eyes. A moment of stillness before we leap. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, standing figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Stay low in that right leg. Work your hands to your heart. Shift your weight back into your right heels. Your heart reaches forward. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Keep your hands at your heart. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Left arm hooks outside, right leg. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, press the palms, twist more. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in and out. Inhale, Utkatasana. This time, reach those arms overhead. Big exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open, twist right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Scissor your inner thighs together. Inhale, get taller through the top of your head. Use your exhale to twist deeper. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Twist a little more as you exhale. Exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch up and back. Bend deeper through that front knee as you exhale. Inhale, lift more through the heart. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Ground through the legs, soften the shoulders. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Left arm wraps behind you. Right arm reaches up and back. Bend deeper through that right knee. Get longer across your right side body. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Can you keep the half bind? Exhale, half bound, Parsvakonasana. Maybe right forearm to right thigh. Maybe right fingers inside right foot. You could always turn this into a full bind. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Release the bind. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right arm up and back. Anchor through that right big toe. Stretch long through your right side. We're here for one big breath in. Exhale, triangle. Keep that length in your right side. Reach your right arm forward. Deep crease in that right hip. Lightly land right hand to shin or a block or the floor. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, soften your right knee. Right hand moves forward and to the right slightly as you glide onto your right leg. Try and open your hips and chest to the left side of your room. Maybe this is you. Maybe you go for Chapasana and bend that top knee to catch your foot. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. As you exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back, star pose. Left toes will turn out as that left foot lands. Right toes turn out. You're facing the left side of the room. Inhale, reach through the heart, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, horse, knees open wide and bend. Hands come to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, and stay. Lift your right heel, lower it back down. Lift your left heel, lower it back down. 6 more. Right for 6, and down. Left for 5, and down. Right for 4, and down. Left for 3, and down. Right for 2, and down. Left for 1, and down. Inhale, star pose, rise up, reach up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Turn the toes in, heels out, fold forward. Bringing your hands to your outer heels. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull yourself into that fold. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you press down and out through the heels to lift and spread the sit bones? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Walk your fingers forward. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Press into the hands. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Listen closely. We're going to move into a side plank with eagle legs. I want you to start to bring your right thigh towards your chest. And then think of wrapping that right leg over your left like eagle. As you do, spin to the inner edge of your left foot, bend your knees deeply, and bring your left elbow towards your right knee. From there, start to straighten your legs and lift your hips to the ceiling, keeping that right leg eagle wrapped and reaching that left arm overhead. We're just here for 3, 2, 1, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. Let go. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, figure 4. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Hands come to the heart. Pull your weight into that left heel. Heart reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Easy breath, steady eyes. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. And out. Keep your hands at your heart. Inhale, Utkatasana, feet together. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks outside left leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, back through center, arms reach up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left arm back, right arm forward. Bend that front knee, zip up through the inner thighs. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head. Use your exhale to twist more. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch up and back. Exhale, bend that front knee deeper. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Ground through the legs. Take a moment and land. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Right arm wraps behind you. Left knee bends deeper. Left side stretches longer. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you open that left knee to the pinky toe side of your left foot? Take one more breath in. Keep the half bind. Exhale into your Parsvakonasana. Maybe form to thigh. Maybe fingers to the floor. Maybe full bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Reach your left arm up and back. Anchor through that left big toe. Inhale, stretch longer through that left side. Exhale, triangle. Keep all of that length as you reach out. Left hand to shin or block or the floor. Draw the shoulder blades together. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Soften that front knee. Left hand moves forward and to the left slightly. Float onto that left leg. Option to keep that right leg straight or bend and catch that foot. Hips open to the right side of the room. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Step back, star pose. Right toes turn out as they land. Left toes turn out. Inhale, lift the heart, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, horse, knees bend and open wide, hands to heart. Twice more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse and stay. Hands to your inner thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dip left shoulder, twist right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, dip right shoulder, twist left. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star pose, rise up, reach up. Exhale, wide-legged fold, toes in, heels out, fold forward. Yogi's choice this time around, you catch those outer heels again. You could grab big toes. You could walk your hands through your feet, tripod headstand, chest expansion. You name it, we're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Big breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, half lift. Walk your fingers forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge, top of mat. Press into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip and bend your knee. So we're going to make our way into that eagle-legged side plank again. I want you to start to bring your left thigh towards your chest. And then as you start to eagle wrap left leg over right, spin to the inner edge of your right foot and bend your knees deeply. Right elbow comes towards left knee. Push into that right foot. Think of sending your hips to the ceiling as you straighten that leg. Right arm reaches to the front of the room. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Gently lower your knees to the floor, child's pose. Send the hips back, soften the forehead to the floor. Maybe you close the eyes. Another moment of stillness. Preparing, integrating. Downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Soften your knees, roll up slowly. Inhale, arms to a T. One-legged mountain, left knee lifts in preparation for Garudasana Eagle. I want you to bend that right knee deeply. Try and double wrap left leg over, left arm under. Sit low in the hips, pick the elbows up. You could stay. If you want to fly your eagle, maybe elbows in front of knees, point the fingers to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Keep these eagle arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Exhale and just step that left foot back a few feet. Take a moment to organize. Hips are square, legs are straight, heels are grounded. Anchor through that back heel. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the heart. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. Left hand outside right foot. If that's too much, you could bring it inside your right foot, maybe to a block. Keep pulling the hips back as you reach the top of the head forward and then twist on top of that length. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep that back heel anchored. Take one more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your right knee. Left hand moves forward. Float your left leg. Try and keep the hips square. And then rotate to the right. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Get longer through your spine and that lifted leg. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Soften both knees. Shoot that left leg through and have a seat. Squeeze that right heel into your tush. Marichasana, lean to the left a little bit. Inhale, reach that right arm up, creating space in that right side body. Reach as far forward as you can with that right arm and then wrap around your right leg. This might be where you stay. Maybe left arm comes around and works towards a bind. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Release the hands, make your way up to sit. And we have arrived at baby grasshopper. Step by step, we're going to take this right foot and cross it over our left leg. Hands will come to the left side of the mat. As they do, you're going to roll onto the left side of your left leg and then take those right toes and try and spin your right toes to point forward towards the left side of your mat. So you're on the left side of that bottom leg. Right toes are pointing forward. Hands are planted on the floor. We're going to take that right hand. In front of that right leg, you're either grabbing for your calf or your ankle or the inner or outer edge of that bottom foot. Now from here, if I told you to stand up, you'd have to take all your weight into your left hand and that right foot. So that's what we're going to try to do. You're going to shift forward, take a breath in. On that exhale, imagine you could stand up. Try and lift the hips, lower the chest, and lift that bottom leg off the floor. Kick the left foot and that right hand into each other. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Woo, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Take a little flutter in the legs, a little roll through the neck and shoulders. And then make your way up to sit. Close the legs, use your abdominals, roll slowly onto your back. And we're just gonna rock and roll a couple times. Use this as a little flush. Build a little momentum. Eventually, rock all the way into a forward fold. Same thing in this forward fold, just flush it out. You could pedal the legs, you could flutter the lips, shake out the head. Soften the knees and roll up slowly. Inhale, arms to a T, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. And then eagle, bend that left knee. Try and double wrap right leg over, right arm under. Inner thighs squeeze, elbows squeeze. You could stay up or you could fly. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Sit a little lower as you exhale. Keep these arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Exhale and just step that right leg back. Hips are square, legs are straight, heels are grounded. Find that stance. Anchor through that back heel. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the elbows. Exhale, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Spine lengthens out, hips pull back, right hand outside left foot or inside if you need a little more moderate twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine, ground through that back heel. Use your exhale to twist more. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Keep this shape. Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your left knee. Right hand moves forward. Float that right leg. Keep the hips square to the floor. Get long through the spine and twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Soften the knees. Shoot that right leg through and have a seat. Squeeze that left heel into your tush. Lean to the right a little. Inhale, that left arm reaches up. Exhale, that left arm reaches forward and around that left leg. Right arm could stay on the floor for support. It could come behind you for a bind. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release your hands, make your way up to sit. Okay, baby grasshopper. We're going to take that left foot and cross it over our right leg. There's a lot of lefts and rights here, so just bear with me. From here, your hands go towards the right side of your mat. As they do, you can roll onto the sideline, the outside line of that right leg. Left toes. Try and turn those left toes to point forward towards the side of your mat. Left arm reaches in front of that left leg. You can grab for calf or ankle or that bottom foot. And then again, if I were going to tell you to stand up from here, you'd really have to shift your weight onto that left foot and right hand. Inhale, prepare for that. And then as you exhale, shift onto that foot and hand. Lean your chest down a little, lift your hips up a little, and then maybe that bottom leg lifts. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Again, a little flutter, a little roll, a little shake, whatever you need to release. Make your way up to sit. Close the legs, pull the belly in, start to lower with control, and then turn this into another rock and roll, forwards and backwards. Eventually, make your way into a forward fold. And just a little flush in this fold, a shake, a pedal, an exhale. This time, inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, let's flush it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, slowly bend those elbows lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Roll the shoulders back, reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Shalabhasana, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Stretch long through the arms. Inhale, lift everything off the floor. Try and keep the legs sealed together as one. Tiny tuck of the chin so the back of the neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, release, right cheek to the floor. Close the eyes. Let the shoulders be heavy. Let the pelvis be heavy. The feet be heavy. And bring your forehead back to the floor. Option to take that same shape, Shalabhasana again. Otherwise, bend the knees, reach back for your feet or ankles, Dhanurasana. Walk your legs close together. Roll the shoulders back. Push your pelvis down into the floor. Inhale, lift everything away. Feet lift to the ceiling to lift the thighs. Shins kick to the back of the room to lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Left cheek to the floor. Look to the right. Close the eyes. Let your entire body be heavy. Slow down the breath. Bring your forehead to the floor, hands underneath your shoulders. I'm just going to lift your chest a little bit and then flip over onto your back. The easiest way you can. Knees are bent. We'll figure 4, right ankle over left thigh. Can grab that left leg and pull it in. Flex the feet. Find your breath. Now this might be where you stay. If you want to take a little supine Gomukhasana, you'll release your hands. You'll cross that right leg over your left and then reach for the outer edges of your feet. Draw the feet towards you and reach your lower back towards the floor. And then wherever you are, try and find eagle wrap legs with that right leg over. Maybe you're just able to cross at the inner thighs. Maybe you can hook that right foot around your left calf. Keep the knees in close to your chest. Let the knees fall to your left. Gaze to your right. Inhale back through center. Uncross the legs. Take a moment and fall in bridge. Like we started, feet wide. Let the knees knock in towards each other. You could bring those hands to the tops of your thighs and press away. And then figure four with that left ankle over right thigh. Take your time getting there. Grab that right leg and pull it in. Breathing here. You could stay here. If you'd like to go for that supine Gomukhasana, you'll release the hands. Cross left leg over right, and then reach for the feet. Pull the feet in towards you as you reach your lower back to the floor. And then wherever you are, let's work to find eagle legs. Left leg wraps over, maybe once, maybe twice. Keep the knees in close to the chest and let the knees fall to the right. Look to the left. Big breaths. Inhale back through center. Uncross the legs, find that fallen bridge again, feet wide, knees together, maybe hands press the thighs away. And then heel toe your feet together. Draw your knees in towards your chest. A couple rocks side to side might feel nice. Either legs up the wall, extending the legs up, arms are relaxed, feet and ankles are relaxed, or maybe plow pose. Take what you need. We're here for a few breaths. If you're in plow pose, you might interlace your fingers, tuck your shoulders underneath you, and then bring your hands to your back for support. Press the backs of your knees up towards the ceiling. If you're in plow pose, bring your arms to the floor for support. Pull the belly in, lower through the spine slowly until you're in legs up the wall. And then happy baby, flex both feet. Pull down on the feet, reach the lower back to the floor. If it feels good to move around a little, move around. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Bring the forehead to the knees. Squeeze everything in tightly for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release and set up for final rest. This could be whatever shape you'd like. Palms to the ceiling. Close the eyes. And just let go. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and wrists, your toes and ankles. Maybe your head rolls side to side. And when you're ready, start to draw your knees into your chest. Roll to one side. And eventually make your way up to sit. Find a tall spine. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. Follow your inner compass, even when the world says otherwise. Unknown. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.